I'm Luis Valencia, also known as Mr. V'LINE. I was born and raised in Moses Lake, Washington. My parents came from Mexico. They migrated up to the United States very young, about 20 years old. They started their life here from scratch. So us as kids, me and my brothers and sisters, we grew up with, very little. We didn't have much, as kids growing up, but we made the best out of it. If it wasn't for my mom, which I get my big heart from my mother. She has such a warm, big, huge heart, loving, caring, most kind woman I ever met in my life, And if it wasn't for her, striving for greatness, starting her own little business, it would have made life a little bit harder for us as kids. Thanks to my mom for everything she's done for us. And same for my father, he stuck to his job for a long time, 35 years. It was a decent job, but not enough to get things that we need, But he held his own. My mom started her own daycare. And that is the reason why I am achieving greatness as well. Because of her steps that she took in life, it makes me realize, why the fuck why am I not conquering what I want to conquer when she was the best example that I can have out there, as a kid, when I played Madden with my friends, when I was about 8, 9 to 12 years old, I played the NFL game on Xbox or PlayStation, either or. I was pretty good at it, and my favorite team was the Eagles. That's how I became an Eagles fan, honestly. But I studied the game as well, since McNabb and Terrell Owens and Brian Westbrook, when they were up on the team, I really look up to those guys. I was a big fan of them. And that's when I became an Eagles fan. The reason why I got into dogs, I was looking for a pet when me and my girlfriend and my daughter was just born, my older ones, and we wanted just a companion pet, I was looking for a pit bull, but then I started looking to American bullies and started popping up a lot, on the internet. And I found one across, actually one of my friends that I kind of met first, he introduced me to a kennel, and he's like, hey, they got puppies, they're from Alaska. I was like, how am I gonna get a pup from Alaska here, I had no clue. I was like, do they fly with it here, or what's the steps? He's like, yeah, they actually do a cargo shipping over here. And so I was like, I started looking into it, and at that time the pup was like $2,500, which I thought was a lot. I was like, I'm not gonna pay $2,500 for just a pet. So then I was interested in a female. She was really beautiful, and I was like, oh, I hope I get this one, because I had third pick over the litter. And then finally she's like, yeah, I have all these puppies available, and she was still available. So I was like, oh, I'm so happy. I ended up buying her, and my first pet was Diamond. She had icy K blood, lime bred. She was really beautiful. Very nice litter too. She was a blue reverse brindle. One of the beautifulest colors that I've seen this far till today. Just a outstanding color. It's just her coat. She was just perfect, you know. It was like almost like a really light tinted blue brindle. Beautiful. And then from there, I pretty much just wanted to get more dogs. So I bought another one from Hawaii, from Brandon Yoshida, from his boy Rocco. That was my first boy. And from there, I got introduced to Ryan Aragon, you know, Riverside County Pit Bulls. And I loved everything that Ryan did. He set a mark for this world. He really impacted many people out here. But I loved everything that Ryan was doing. As far as crossing the GK with the butt head. Such a great combination. To this day, my favorite bloods is definitely, I have to give it to GK. And now the red blood from Leo. He has his boy Mr. Crowley. I mean, the boys and all the pups look wicked. Like, they just have that crazy bone. Everything about them is phenomenal, from like the way they're structured, you know, super compact, muscular, well put together, and the energy is unbeatable. I learned a lot throughout the game, throughout the years. I met a lot of good people. Did a lot of business with a lot of men. I did a breeding also with Anthony's son, as you guys all know, Sunline. I bred to one of his boys, a Black Omen, and I took a breeding from Ryan, one of his females. I took that female to Black Omen, and we had some pretty decent pups. Not what I expected, but it was a nice breeding. Going to dog shows. That's the number one thing. You guys got to go to dog shows and meet a lot of people. That's the only way you're going to get known. You got to get recognized, you know, and you got to get recognition. You got to get out there, meet all the people that you can. You just kind of check out every dog that's out there, and then you'll find out what's best for you, you know, what you love best. Everybody has a different vision. That's what makes this, you know, bully world so beautiful and unique, is that everybody has a different vision. Because if we were all doing the same thing, what's the purpose, right? My next purpose as well is I'm getting into the fitness world. So little by little, I'm gonna, you know, get up there and then eventually be a coach and a mentor. That's my goal. You know, health is everything for me. That's number one. I want everyone to be healthy and in good shape and do good for themselves. That's my main reason that I'm here for. You know, a lot of good things and a lot of bad things have happened in the past, but you learn as you go. You learn as you go. You start learning how to read people, and it sets you forward to be a better businessman. Everything in this world is about preparation. You got to be prepared for, you know, the worst, and learn how to take that in. You got to have everything organized. That's the only way you're going to have a successful business, is being organized and having things in order. Don't ever rush the process. Just take your time, analyze everything, put the pieces together of the puzzle, you know, and then move forward from there. You know, as a kid, like, I listened to a lot of rock, so I'm a big rock fan. I love rap, hardcore rap, R&B. I mean, I'm very versatile. I love all kinds of music. I just love good music. If it's good, I'll listen to it all day. I'm definitely a mama's boy. Me and my dad didn't really get along as when I was a kid, because my dad was really strict on, like I said, all of us. But it was for the best. But I'm definitely a mama's boy. I'll do anything for my family, though. Even as a kid in high school, I never went to classes. All I wanted to do was work out. I literally went to school to work out. I'd get there like at 9 in the morning and then just start working out. And I'd take off early, you know, I'd be done by like 1 o'clock. I'd take off and go home or go hang out with my friends. You know, I almost dropped out, but I came to my senses, and, you know, I put things together. I'm like, you know what, I need to graduate. There's nothing out there for me. I gotta graduate. I gotta put some sort of footstep, you know, I gotta go guide myself to the right direction. You know, this is the beginning of my journey. I've been here since 2013, and it's 10 years, and I'm still beginning my journey. I'm not where I want to be. I had all kinds of dogs, different styles. People even call me the collector because I had a lot of dogs in my yard, you know, but I do it for a purpose. I want to study each blood, and I want to know what's best for me. That's the reason why I did it. Now that I feel like I conquered the XL, as far as what I love in my vision, is now it's time to step it up and get me a grand champion. Joining this bully game, it ain't cheap. You gotta set your preparation, you gotta build, you gotta have your kennel, your runs, and it's a full-time job. It never ends. You gotta have passion for it and have the love for it, and definitely have the patience. Life is so full of opportunities. Go find your purpose. Go find your dream. Chase that dream. Anything's possible. There's so many options out here. Don't let anything hold you guys back. Don't say you don't have enough time. Don't say this is happening. Don't make any kind of excuse. Just go do it. Go chase your dreams. It's all possible. And I'll watch every single one of you guys grow.